Kevin and I have been in love now for a couple of years.
Fell in love with Jess pretty much as soon as I met her.
And for so much of that time, we were nowhere near each other.
The more I've gotten to know her, the deeper that love has grown.
We were separated by different countries and thousands of miles and 2 hours, which is very inconvenient. And we talked every day. We spoke on the internet every single day for hours. And we spent a lot of time always talking about what it meant to be in love.
There are a lot of misconceptions about love. And so often it's conflated with romance or sex. And love encompasses all of that.
We made a lot of decisions about how we wanted to live our life together and how we would resolve conflicts when they come up, because we know that conflicts come up, and they did come up, and we always talk through them.
But for me, what really defines our love is the fact that when I act like a total jackass, as I'm wont to do on occasion, she doesn't flip out. She doesn't take it either. She just sort of calls time out and says, okay, that thing that you did right there, I didn't like that.
We have always resolved everything that's come between us with love and compassion. And so in spite of the challenges that we faced during all of our time separated by thousands of miles, we still were growing together, and we were growing closer together, and we were growing more and more deeply in love every day.
And for me, that's what loving another person is. That you give them space to be who they are, but you also remind them that they live in relationship with you and with others. And that the best thing that we can do for the people that we love is to be good and compassionate stewards of those relationships, to navigate the boundaries and to treasure those places where we mingle, but also respect the spaces between us.
And one of the things that we've spoken about the most is that we think of love as a garden where you plant the seeds of your life, and throughout your life it's your responsibility to tend your garden and to be a caretaker of your garden. And we each are responsible for tending our garden together, so that should a storm blow up, or we have a drought or a bad winter, and especially when we have a beautiful, perfect summer, we can keep our garden growing and full and nourishing for us while we nourish it.
Which is all a fancy way of saying that I'm so lucky to have had a chance to meet and to fall in love with and to marry and to spend the rest of my life with someone who's not only beautiful in every way that I can imagine someone being beautiful, but who's also my very best friend.
it's not below us. No can grow up in that iron ground. Clear, all too soft for sound. Bed is hardly shown. Scraped across the phone.